What makes a game truly perfect? A gripping story, an unforgettable world, or flawless gameplay? Today, we're diving into 30 masterpieces games that set the gold standard for excellence. Whether you crave deep narratives, intense combat, or massive open worlds, this list has something for every gamer. So sit back and get ready to discover some of the greatest games ever made. Now, let's jump in. When it comes to sci-fi RPGs, Mass Effect 2 is the gold standard. This game delivers an unforgettable spacefaring adventure, where your choices matter. You step into the boots of Commander Shepard, assembling an elite squad for a suicide mission against a terrifying alien threat. The deep RPG mechanics, choice-driven storytelling, and cinematic presentation make every decision weighty and every mission thrilling. The relationships you build with your crew, whether it's the enigmatic Thane, the ruthless Jack, or the fan-favorite Garrus, are some of the best character moments in gaming. The combat blends tactical shooting with satisfying biotic powers, keeping every battle intense. And that finale, pure edge-of-your-seat brilliance. If you love deep narratives, epic space battles, and choices that truly matter, Mass Effect 2 is a must-play masterpiece. Black Myth: Wukong isn't just another Souls-like, it's an artistic marvel. Inspired by the legendary Journey to the West, this game lets you wield the mythical powers of the Monkey King in jaw-dropping, fast-paced combat. Every enemy encounter feels like a carefully crafted boss fight, demanding skill and strategy. The world is a breathtaking mix of ancient Chinese mythology and stunning Unreal Engine 5 visuals, creating a dark yet beautiful atmosphere. The animations are buttery smooth, and every staff strike carries real weight. This game isn't just about brutal combat, it's also about exploration, discovery, and unraveling a mysterious, folklore-inspired story. If you're a fan of action RPGs and games that push the boundaries of visual storytelling, Black Myth: Wukong is set to be an unforgettable experience. Few games capture pure emotional storytelling like Ori and the Will of the Wisps. This stunning Metroidvania combines tight platforming, intense combat, and a heart-wrenching narrative that stays with you. The game's vibrant world is teeming with life, brought to life by breathtaking visuals and a soul-stirring soundtrack. The movement feels fluid and exhilarating, making every jump, dash, and glide an absolute joy. Combat is a step up from its predecessor, introducing new abilities and fast-paced action. But the real magic of Ori is its story. It's a tale of loss, hope, and the struggle to save those you love. If you haven't played Ori and the Will of the Wisps, you're missing out on one of the most visually and emotionally stunning games ever made. A game that redefines storytelling in gaming, Bioshock Infinite transports you to Columbia, a breathtaking city floating in the clouds, hiding a dark, twisted reality beneath its beauty. You play as Booker DeWitt, tasked with rescuing Elizabeth, a mysterious woman with world-altering powers. What follows is a mind-bending journey through a city ruled by religious fanaticism, racial tension, and quantum physics. The combat is fast, brutal, and incredibly satisfying, blending guns, vigors, and skyhook traversal for chaotic and stylish fights. But it's the narrative that steals the show. The ending is one of the most jaw-dropping twists in gaming history. If you want a game that challenges your perception of reality while delivering thrilling gameplay, Bioshock Infinite is an absolute must-play. If you've ever wanted a game that truly captures the realism of medieval life, Kingdom Come: Deliverance is a must-play. Set in 15th century Bohemia, this historically accurate RPG throws you into a world with no magic, no dragons, just pure medieval struggle. You play as Henry, a blacksmith's son who embarks on a journey of revenge after his village is destroyed. The combat system is brutally realistic, requiring precision, stamina management, and actual sword-fighting techniques. Every action, whether it's learning to read, mastering archery, or handling noble politics, feels like a realistic struggle, making victories immensely rewarding. The world is rich with history, from grand castles to muddy villages, and your choices shape Henry's path. If you love immersive, hardcore RPGs with deep systems and a living, breathing world, Kingdom Come: Deliverance is a one-of-a-kind masterpiece.
Herrgott! Take that.
What started as one of the most controversial launches in gaming history has now become one of the greatest open-world RPGs ever made. Cyberpunk 2077, after its massive overhauls, delivers a stunning, neon-soaked world packed with rich storytelling, intense action, and deep RPG mechanics. You play as V, a mercenary fighting to carve their place in Night City, a metropolis full of corruption, crime, and cybernetic enhancements. The city itself is a character, pulsating with life, secrets, and NPCs that feel genuinely alive. The combat blends guns, hacking, and cyberware abilities, allowing for insane, high-tech combat strategies. But what truly makes Cyberpunk 2077 unforgettable is its storytelling. With some of the best side quests in RPG history and Keanu Reeves, Johnny Silverhand stealing the show. If you skipped this game at launch, now is the time to dive into one of the most immersive cyberpunk experiences ever crafted. Few games blend survival horror, immersive storytelling, and FPS action like Metro Exodus. This game takes you beyond the claustrophobic tunnels of Moscow and into the vast, dangerous wastelands of post-apocalyptic Russia. You play as Artyom, leading a group of survivors aboard a steam-powered train, searching for a new home. What makes Metro Exodus special is its attention to detail. Bullets serve as currency, stealth is key, and the world reacts to your decisions. The semi-open world environments are packed with haunting beauty, from radioactive deserts to frozen wastelands. Combat is brutal and weighty, with every bullet counting. But it's the story, a deeply personal tale of survival, hope, and loss, that sets Metro Exodus apart. If you love atmospheric, story-driven shooters with deep mechanics, Metro Exodus is an absolute must-play.
I'll fucking kill you all! Piss off! Just die!
Stealth action doesn't get better than Dishonored. This game gives you the ultimate assassin power fantasy. Play as Corvo Attano, a royal bodyguard framed for murder, out for revenge in the steampunk-inspired city of Dunwall. The world is a living masterpiece, dripping with atmosphere and lore, where your choices shape the story and the world itself. You can be a ghost, eliminating targets without being seen, or an unstoppable force, leaving chaos in your wake. The blink ability makes traversal incredibly satisfying, and each power, like stopping time or summoning rats, adds layers to how you approach each mission. The level design is top tier, offering multiple ways to complete objectives, and every action you take influences the game's dark or hopeful ending. If you love immersive sims and games that reward creativity, Dishonored is a must-play masterpiece.
You're here, sir. We have doubled the guards at every post. For now, I recommend you stay in the tower safely.
Yes, Lord Regent. Remember your route.
Fortifications completely secure.
If you love choice-driven narratives, Detroit Become Human delivers one of the most immersive and emotional interactive stories in gaming. Set in a near-future world where androids serve humanity, you control three protagonists, Kara, Connor, and Marcus, each on a journey that questions what it truly means to be alive. The branching narrative is incredibly deep, with every decision impacting the fate of characters, leading to dozens of possible endings. The motion capture and voice acting are top-notch, making every moment feel cinematic. The world building is rich, showing a society on the brink of revolution, and your choices determine whether that revolution ends in peace or chaos. Detroit Become Human is a game that stays with you, making you question morality, freedom, and choice. If you love story-driven experiences with real emotional weight, this is an absolute must-play. Few games capture the essence of being a superhero as perfectly as Marvel's Spider-Man. This game is the ultimate power fantasy, letting you swing through a breathtakingly detailed New York City with fluid, exhilarating movement. The combat is fast-paced and cinematic, blending gadgets, acrobatics, and signature Spidey quips. But what makes this game truly shine is its story. Peter Parker is more than just Spider-Man. He's a man juggling responsibilities, relationships, and the weight of being a hero. The emotional beats hit hard, and the villain lineup, featuring Dr. Octopus, Mr. Negative, and more, keeps the stakes high. Every side mission, collectible, and upgrade feels meaningful, making it one of the most polished and satisfying open-world games ever made. If you haven't played it yet, you're seriously missing out.
Hey, big guy. Is that a Higgs field? That's actually really cool. Fisk, your men are safe. Your turn. Who runs the demons?
You're about to find out.
If you've ever dreamed of stepping into a samurai movie, Ghost of Tsushima is the game for you. This open-world masterpiece transports you to feudal Japan, where you play as Jin Sakai, a samurai torn between honor and survival as he fights against the Mongol invasion. The world is breathtaking, with rolling fields, golden forests, and cinematic duels that make every moment feel like art. Combat is brutally precise, offering a blend of swordplay, stealth, and archery with different stances to master against various enemy types. The story explores the cost of war, duty, and personal sacrifice, making it more than just a great action game. It's an emotional journey. Add to that an incredible soundtrack, a Kurosawa-inspired black and white mode, and one of the best photo modes ever, and Ghost of Tsushima cements itself as a must-play masterpiece. When it comes to challenging yet deeply rewarding combat, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is on another level. This game throws you into a stunning, brutal world of feudal Japan, where you play as Wolf, a shinobi on a quest to rescue his kidnapped lord. Unlike other From Software games, Sekiro is all about precision-based swordplay. There's no stamina bar, just pure, skill-based combat that forces you to master parrying, dodging, and counterattacks. Every enemy is a serious threat, and the boss fights are some of the most intense in gaming history. The game's world is beautiful yet deadly, filled with ancient temples, corrupted monks, and terrifying creatures. With its deep lore, masterfully designed combat, and exhilarating movement, Sekiro is a game that tests your patience but rewards you with one of the most satisfying experiences in gaming. If you want to feel like the true Dark Knight, Batman Arkham City is the ultimate experience. This open-world masterpiece expands on the foundation of Arkham Asylum, dropping you into a massive crime-ridden section of Gotham overrun by villains like Joker, Two-Face, and the Riddler. The free-flow combat is flawless, making every punch, counter, and gadget feel smooth and powerful. But it's not just about fighting. Stealth, detective work, and exploration play a huge role, making you feel like Batman in every sense. The story is dark, gripping, and full of twists, with Mark Hamill's Joker delivering one of the best performances in gaming history. From soaring through Gotham's skyline to solving intricate Riddler puzzles, Arkham City is a superhero game that has yet to be topped. Imagine if Bloodborne and Pinocchio had a baby. Lies of P is exactly that, and it's absolutely brilliant. This Souls-like masterpiece throws you into a dark, twisted Belle Epoque world filled with mechanical horrors and eldritch nightmares. You play as P, a puppet warrior seeking the truth in a beautifully decayed city. Combat is brutal yet rewarding, with tight, responsive controls, hard-hitting weapons, and a unique lie system that shapes the story. Every enemy encounter is a true test of skill, and the boss fights are spectacularly designed. The grim fairy tale atmosphere and haunting soundtrack make it one of the most visually stunning and atmospherically rich games in the genre. If you love Soulsborne games with deep lore, unforgiving combat, and a gripping narrative, Lies of P is an absolute must-play. The Dark Souls series revolutionized modern gaming, and Dark Souls 3 is its perfect climax. This game refines everything that made the franchise legendary: tight combat, epic world design, and challenging yet rewarding gameplay. You explore a dying world filled with crumbling castles, grotesque creatures, and secrets hidden around every corner. Every encounter feels like a true test of skill, from relentless enemies to some of the most jaw-dropping boss fights ever crafted. The combat is faster and smoother than its predecessors, making every dodge, parry, and strike feel fluid and precise. The interconnected world design is a masterpiece, rewarding exploration and careful observation. If you've ever wanted to experience a brutally beautiful journey that challenges both your patience and skill, Dark Souls 3 is a true masterpiece of the genre. Rarely does a game blend deep storytelling, mind-blowing gameplay, and existential philosophy, as well as Nier Automata. At first glance, it's a stylish action RPG where you control 2B, an android fighting in a war against machine life forms. But the deeper you go, the more you realize this game is something truly special. It seamlessly shifts between hack-and-slash combat, bullet hell sequences, and RPG exploration, keeping the gameplay fresh and engaging. The story is emotional, thought-provoking, and filled with unexpected twists, tackling themes of free will, consciousness, and the meaning of existence. The multiple endings push you to rethink everything you thought you knew, making it one of the most unique and unforgettable gaming experiences ever made. If you love games that challenge not just your reflexes but also your mind and emotions, Nier Automata is an essential masterpiece. Few games have ever delivered an emotional gut punch quite like The Last of Us. This post-apocalyptic masterpiece isn't just about survival, it's about humanity, love, and loss. You step into the shoes of Joel, a hardened survivor tasked with escorting Ellie, a teenage girl who may hold the key to saving humanity. The world is brutal, unforgiving, and eerily realistic, filled with terrifying infected and ruthless survivors. But what truly makes this game legendary is its storytelling. The dynamic between Joel and Ellie is one of the most heart-wrenching and believable relationships ever created in gaming. The stealth and combat mechanics are intense and visceral, making every encounter feel like life or death. If you love story-driven games that leave a lasting impact, The Last of Us is an absolute must-play. If you love deep RPGs that give you absolute freedom, then Baldur's Gate 3 is the pinnacle of role-playing excellence. This game takes the beloved Dungeons & Dragons formula and crafts a massive choice-driven experience where every decision matters. You can create your own character or choose a pre-made one, forming relationships, battling monsters, and shaping the world around you. The turn-based combat is strategic and deeply rewarding, allowing for endless possibilities in how you approach fights. But what truly makes this game special is its writing. Every character, quest, and dialogue choice feels alive, making your journey deeply personal and unforgettable. Whether you want to be a hero, a villain, or something in between, Baldur's Gate 3 offers one of the richest and most immersive RPG experiences ever made.
Ketheric is a frightening man, but you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having.
Together, we will strike down the Absolute.
Bow before me. Bow before the Absolute.
When it comes to atmospheric horror and brutal combat, Bloodborne stands in a league of its own. From Software's gothic masterpiece throws you into the nightmarish city of Yharnam, where eldritch horrors and grotesque beasts lurk around every corner. Unlike Dark Souls, Bloodborne emphasizes aggressive combat, rewarding players for staying relentless instead of hiding behind a shield. The fast-paced, visceral gameplay is paired with some of the most terrifying enemy designs in gaming history. But it's not just the combat. Bloodborne delivers one of the most intricate and hauntingly beautiful worlds ever crafted, filled with deep lore and hidden secrets. The boss fights are unforgettable, and the deeper you descend into the nightmare, the more mind-bending the story becomes. If you're looking for a game that will challenge and mesmerize you in equal measure, Bloodborne is a masterpiece you cannot ignore.
Busybody, leave
Gaming changed forever when The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild hit the scene. This open-world masterpiece redefined exploration and freedom, letting players tackle challenges in any way they see fit. As Link, you awaken in a stunningly vast version of Hyrule, where every mountain, valley, and ruin begs to be explored. The physics-based gameplay means you can experiment with puzzles, combat, and survival mechanics in countless creative ways. There's no hand-holding. You discover things organically, making every discovery truly rewarding. The world feels alive, from the ever-changing weather to the way wildlife reacts to your presence. With a deep sense of adventure, breathtaking visuals, and one of the most immersive open worlds ever created, Breath of the Wild isn't just a game. It's an experience that defines a generation. If you thought open-world games and Soulsborne combat couldn't mix, Elden Ring proved otherwise, and in spectacular fashion. Developed by From Software, this game delivers a massive, breathtaking world known as the Lands Between, filled with mysteries, towering castles, and terrifying creatures. The game gives you complete freedom. Go anywhere, fight any boss, and tackle challenges in your own way. The combat is punishing yet rewarding, offering deep customization through weapons, spells, and unique builds. Every location tells a story through environmental storytelling, and the boss battles? Absolutely legendary. With lore crafted by George R.R. Martin, Elden Ring isn't just a game. It's an epic journey that will push you to your limits and leave you in awe. Few RPGs can match the depth, storytelling, and world-building of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. You step into the boots of Geralt of Rivia, a monster hunter navigating a war-torn world filled with political intrigue, magic, and unforgettable characters. What sets this game apart is its incredible writing. From the main story to the hundreds of side quests, every interaction feels meaningful and alive. The world is stunning, packed with hidden secrets, powerful enemies, and breathtaking locations. Combat is fluid and strategic, allowing you to mix swordplay, magic, and alchemy to take down terrifying beasts. Whether you're slaying monsters, making morally difficult choices, or simply exploring the beautiful open world, The Witcher 3 is an RPG masterpiece that every gamer must experience. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is more than just a remake. It's a reimagining of one of the greatest RPGs of all time. Picking up where Remake left off, it expands the world of Midgar into an open, breathtakingly beautiful fantasy world, filled with rich characters and emotional storytelling. The combat system blends real-time action and strategic command-based combat, creating some of the most satisfying fights in the series. With gorgeous visuals, an epic soundtrack, and deep RPG mechanics, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is a love letter to fans and a must-play for newcomers alike. Whether you're a longtime Final Fantasy VII fan or experiencing this story for the first time, this game is pure magic from start to finish.
You take one, I'll take the other. Wait in the truck.
No way, I got this.
God of War 2018 didn't just revive the franchise, it reinvented it, delivering one of the most emotionally gripping stories in gaming. This time, Kratos is a father, guiding his son Atreus through the mystical Norse realms. The game blends intense, brutal combat with deep character development, showing a more vulnerable and mature side of Kratos. The one-shot camera makes every moment immersive, pulling you into a world filled with gods, monsters, and epic battles. The Leviathan Axe is one of the most satisfying weapons ever created, with heavy, impactful combat that feels perfect. But beyond the action, the game tells a powerful, emotional story about loss, responsibility, and redemption. It's a flawless blend of storytelling, action, and world-building, an absolute must-play.
And space your shots! I will draw to me! Shoot it!
On it!
It is time! I will bring it down! You will kill it!
Titanfall 2 is the gold standard for first-person shooter campaigns. Its tight, fluid movement system makes every firefight feel incredibly fast and satisfying. But what truly sets it apart is its brilliant level design, with missions that constantly introduce new mechanics and twists. The game's single-player campaign follows Jack Cooper and his Titan BT-7274, forming one of the best human-machine relationships in gaming history. Each mission is unique and full of surprises, from time-warping mechanics to massive Titan battles. And once you finish the campaign, the multiplayer offers one of the most polished, adrenaline-fueled FPS experiences ever created. If you love fast, skill-based shooters, Titanfall 2 is a must-play masterpiece.
Unless we take out those cannons, we're not getting any closer to that ship.
Wilson in position. Nier, good to go. All acolyte pods locked and loaded.
This is Commander Briggs. Go weapons free. Fire! Sparrowing lost target, suppressing fire.
Tighten down. Push tighten down.
L9, come in. Keep moving. Taking fire! Taking fire!
If you're loving this list and want to see more awesome gaming content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. It really helps the channel grow, and I'd love to bring you even more amazing game recommendations in the future. Now, let's dive into the final 5 games you absolutely must play. Sometimes a game doesn't need massive open worlds or AAA production values to be a masterpiece, and Hollow Knight is the perfect example. This hand-drawn Metroidvania drops you into the mysterious, hauntingly beautiful world of Hallownest, where you play as a silent warrior exploring a vast, interconnected underground kingdom. The tight, precise combat and fluid movement make every battle a test of skill, while the challenging boss fights will push you to your limits. The game's minimalistic storytelling lets you piece together its deep lore, making the journey feel personal and rewarding. With stunning visuals, atmospheric music, and addictive gameplay, Hollow Knight is one of the best indie games ever made, and a must-play for any gamer who loves exploration and challenge. Some games are just pure joy, and Super Mario Galaxy 2 is one of the greatest platformers ever made. It takes everything brilliant about the first Galaxy game and cranks it up to perfection. The gravity-defying level design is mind-blowing, allowing Mario to run, jump, and spin his way across tiny planets and massive galaxies. Each world is bursting with creativity, introducing new mechanics, challenges, and surprises at every turn. The addition of Yoshi brings even more fun and variety to the gameplay. But what truly makes Super Mario Galaxy 2 special is how it delivers a sense of wonder and excitement with every single level. Whether you're a die-hard Mario fan or a newcomer, this game is an absolute must-play masterpiece. Forza Horizon 5 isn't just a racing game, it's an open-world celebration of speed, beauty, and freedom. Set in a stunning recreation of Mexico, the game gives you complete control over how you want to drive. Whether you're drifting through deserts, racing through rainforests, or speeding across vibrant cities, every moment feels breathtaking. The handling is smooth and satisfying, catering to both casual players and hardcore racing fans. With hundreds of cars, endless customization, and dynamic weather, there's always something new to experience. And the online community events make sure there's never a dull moment. If you love open-world exploration and high-speed thrills, Forza Horizon 5 is the best racing game ever made.
You're not gonna believe your eyes when you see this! Keep going!
Fallout 4 drops you into a post-apocalyptic world where every choice matters, and survival is never guaranteed. As the sole survivor, you emerge from Vault 111 into the radiation-scorched wasteland of Boston, where danger lurks around every corner. The game combines exploration, intense gunfights, and deep RPG mechanics, allowing you to craft your own story in a world filled with mutants, raiders, and hidden secrets. The settlement building feature lets you create your own safe haven, while the companion system adds emotional weight to your journey. Whether you're making moral choices, scavenging for supplies, or battling massive deathclaws, Fallout 4 is a game that rewards creativity, exploration, and strategy.
Okay then, let's stick together.
End of the line!
Hey! You! You see that laser musket on the ground? Grab it and head inside. I've got a group trapped in here. Please!
There are great games, and then there are once-in-a-lifetime experiences, and Red Dead Redemption 2 is the latter. Rockstar's Western epic puts you in the boots of Arthur Morgan, an outlaw navigating a changing world. The stunningly realistic open world feels alive, with every NPC, animal, and town having its own story. The gunplay is intense and cinematic, while the deep, emotional storytelling keeps you invested from start to finish. But what truly sets this game apart is its attention to detail. From the way Arthur's beard grows over time, to the way weather affects gameplay. Every moment feels like living inside a classic Western film. If you haven't played Red Dead Redemption 2, you're missing out on one of the greatest games ever made.
Thank you. All of you.
We need to go.
Where are my men? Where are my men?
We saw some fighting by the factory. That's where Dutch is gone.
Let's go, quick!
Any men we see, we must save them.
Let's find the others. We need to get to the factory building.
Where's Colonel Favors? Send him out here.
Let's cut down the mountain.
Kill those sons of bitches.
Let's move.
Now I'm walking away from here.
Yes! Come on! I'll kill you! Look out! More of them! Shit! More coming in by train!
This regiment is a joke.
We got more coming in! Push up! I'm gonna leave you in the dirt. You got what you want.
of bitches!
I don't see none of them standing no more.
And that's it. 30 absolutely perfect 10 out of 10 games you must play. Each of these games offers something truly special, whether it's deep storytelling, incredible world building, unforgettable characters, or top-tier gameplay. No matter what kind of gamer you are, there's a masterpiece here waiting for you. But now, I want to hear from you. Which of these games is your favorite? Or did I miss a game that you think deserves a perfect 10 out of 10? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more amazing game recommendations. Your support helps the channel grow and keeps the content coming. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy gaming!